if you're a business and you haven't sort of seen some of these and you don't have the best bookkeeping practices in place, then you might not know these until something bad happens. The first one is, I see all the time, like if you don't code your GST right on transactions, one or two things that happen. You're either overclaiming GST, and that's essentially illegal, or you're underclaiming it, and you're not getting your tax back that you're due. So that's a huge one where, and these are all either clients who DIY their bookkeeping, or that they're not having the best of bookkeepers, whether it's internal or the outsourced bookkeepers they're using aren't really going through this stuff. And
I think it's safe to say that if you get it wrong, or if your bookkeeper gets it wrong, it's going to cost you money somewhere, whether that be missing out on GST, or even claiming GST where you're not meant to, or it might cost you more in tax or accounting fees, or if you get it wrong, it's going to cost money somewhere.
Yeah, like we've had clients where we need to basically redo their whole bookkeeping because it's done so poorly. We get lodgement delays or penalties, nagging from the accountants, transactions coded to the wrong account. So that's going to hurt you when you're trying to make business decisions, and you're not getting accurate information. Or balance sheet transactions that are coded to the profit and loss statement, or vice versa. Again, this is going to overstate or understate your profit, and this is super common. Like the amount of times I've seen where you process payroll through Xero, that puts it on the profit and loss already, and then you go and allocate your payment of payroll to the wages account, and you're basically doubling what your payroll expense looks like. That's a very common one that we often see, and so your profit's going to look shocking. We've seen things like double paying suppliers if the payments aren't getting reconciled correctly, or in the inverse, you're following up clients who've actually paid their bill because of your lag in reconciling your money received, or having a huge debtors balance because you're not following up your debtors at all. Like this is probably more towards the manufacturers or the people who make things and sell actual physical products, but where your stock is all out of whack.
Well, the problem with having your stock out of whack is that if you're making large purchases of materials or like raw materials, and then you're just leaving them on your profit and loss rather than on your balance sheet on your stock, then you're not reading your right financials either. So that is really, really common. And the whole double paying suppliers is also very common. People pay them and then they also enter them through the bills section. So there ends up being a double payment there. When we take over a client, we do what's called a cleanse. And that's the nicest word I could come up with to basically say we're fixing up your really ordinary file. And during that process, we have actually found thousands and thousands of dollars for clients who have missed claiming things. Specifically when they buy assets, a lot of the time they forget to put the asset actually in the system. And so there's thousands of dollars there that they can start on GST. So yeah, it is important that you get it right.